the drive for the title has ended with a dead end here in Arizona, unfortunately.
Yeah, it seems our dance card was pulled a little early, but we so enjoyed the ride.
Yeah, what a magical season it was for Mark Few and his staff and all the players. 2 losses in an entire season, not too bad. As you said earlier, of the 68 teams in the tournament, only one is going to walk away with a win.
That's right. And tonight it wasn't Gonzaga, but it was an incredible year that they gave to all of us. Right now we're going to toss it inside the locker room with Sam Adams. Sam?
Well, in a season of firsts, Gonzaga suffers just its second loss of the season to end the season in this national championship game. Alongside Lindsey Joy, Sam Adams here wrapping a bow on this one. What an historic season for the Zags. Getting here, half the mission, winning the national championship, the other. They made a statement here. It's not the way they want to finish.
Yeah, of course, after falling to North Carolina, a tough place to be in that Gonzaga locker room. They said it was absolutely silent when they came in until Mark Few stood up and delivered a message to his team.
These guys will realize just what amazing accomplishment they had and what an amazing effect they had. I mean, the basketball community was really stale on the Zags, and these guys ignited it. And got everybody back to believing that this program was capable of doing this and more than capable of winning a national championship, and absolutely ignited the whole world to that.
He thinks that we put America on notice that, Gonzaga is, up there with one of the best basketball programs because, a lot of people look over us, but we just made it to the national championship. It didn't turn out how we wanted to, but, the big picture is there was only 2 teams left playing in April, and, we were one of them.
It was great for the Zags, to get to the national championship game. We did a lot of things that people didn't expect us to do this year, and we put in the work, and we were right there good enough to win a national championship. So, just kind of left the door open for the next group of Zags to come in and do something that we're not able to do.
For North Carolina, this win means their 6th NCAA championship. It is the 3rd most in history.
Meanwhile, Gonzaga's first national championship in school history in any sport will have to wait at least 1 more year. Reporting from Glendale for Lindsey Joy, I'm Sam Adams. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Sam, Lindsey, thank you very much. Mike Stephenson here in the Fastener Sports Studio. You got a little bit of a glimpse of the post-game emotion, especially out of Nigel Williams-Goss. The WCC player left it all on the floor tonight. And after the game, his head coach was very proud of the young man he's become.
It's tough. It's tough. I've just been with him for the last 10 minutes trying to console him. He's just such a ferocious competitor, and he's just such a winner that I think it's hard for him to process losing because it doesn't happen very often to him. And, he laid it all out on the line. And, that last one was tough. I think he didn't get lift off his ankle like he usually does. But he was basically shuffling through all our options there at the end. And I certainly wasn't going to go to anybody else to take the last shot.
Boy, a picture says more than 1,000 words there. What a season for Nigel Williams-Goss. What a season for the Zags. 37-2. Later on in sports, we will show you those fateful highlights and have another wrap from Glendale a little bit later. But first, let's go back to Glendale and rejoin Dan and Steph. Hey, guys.
Boy, Mike, can I say how much I enjoyed watching Nigel Williams-Goss, especially in the tournament these last few games. He is a special player, and he's going to be missed.
I know. They play with such heart. All right, well, fans are still inside, and so is Patrick Erickson, getting a little reaction from them tonight. Patrick?
Well, good evening, guys. Yeah, what an absolutely amazing ride it's been from Spokane to Salt Lake City to San Jose, and then finally here to Phoenix. Well, the fans were with them the entire way. After the game, I had a chance to speak with them to find out just how proud they are of their Bulldogs.
Congratulations to the North Carolina Tar Heels for capturing their 6th NCAA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship.
Tell me what that experience was like in there tonight.
The most amazing thing ever. I'm super saddened that we lost, but the Zags, I couldn't be prouder of them.
It didn't come out the way we wanted it to, but good for North Carolina, but good for Gonzaga. It was a great effort. What they accomplished this year is just phenomenal.
all that's beautiful in sports. It's sorrowful, and we feel like crying, and we feel like rejoicing. We're really proud of our guys. They're amazing.
What are you going to remember most?
37-2, is that right?
How much fan support the Zags have had all year long, and just the thrill of being here with other Zags fans. Incredible.
Just finally making it. Finally showing people what's up.
What did it mean to you guys to be able to see them on this stage, the biggest stage in college basketball?
It was an honor. It was an honor to be a part of it and to call ourselves Zag fans.
We are indeed.
It really was.
We are Zag fans forever.
Go Zags.
Go Zags.
Go Zags.
Yeah.
Well, history was made today. We made it as far as we've ever had before, and now it's our turn to come with a vengeance. I have faith in our boys, and I'm ready to see them next year in San Antonio.
So the ride did not end as what everybody wanted it to, or how everybody wanted it to, unfortunately. But everybody told me they are looking forward to next season, and just being a part of history, they said, was worth this trip, and it's something they told me they will never, ever forget. Reporting live in Glendale tonight, Patrick Erickson, KHQ Local News.
All right, thank you, Patrick. What was hard for us when we were leaving the game was to see the joy and the celebration coming from these North Carolina fans, and what that would have meant for the fans of Gonzaga and, of course, all the fans back in Spokane.
I know. And, you know, the Kennel Club, they're just so loud and proud, as we all are. We're going to toss it on out to Joe McHale, who really was in the best place of all with all those students at the McCarthy Athletic Center.
Yeah, Dan and Steph, if there was a spot to watch this game here in Spokane, it was right here behind me inside the McCarthy Athletic Center. This place was just so exciting to be in, be a part of this historic night, seeing the fans just erupt throughout the entire game. You had a sense that it was going to happen at the end, too, just the way the team played, but as you're seeing in the video now, it didn't quite end that way. Of course, we know how this story ended. Gonzaga did lose to UNC, and a lot of tears, a lot of sadness from these students, but also a lot of encouragement and hope for the future. Students that I spoke with said that they are excited for the future of this program and are just really, really proud of the season they've had so far. Here's a listen to what some of the students had to say after the game.
Not sunk. I'm like, I have this like lighthearted like hope about it, where it's like, yes, I'm so sad, but at the same time I have so much faith and like hope for the future seasons to come, because this was our first time in the championship.
And to echo what she just said and what some of those fans just said in Phoenix that Patrick spoke with, they feel like they're going to come back with vengeance, that these are the stepping stones for this program to come back and to make history again, to get back into a championship game here, hopefully more than once in the next few years. We'll see if that happens, of course, but for now, just an amazing time here outside or inside the McCarthy Athletic Center this evening. Of course, just come up a little short, but, you know, we'll be back here next year celebrating again. Who knows? Guys, back to you.
Certainly going to help for the recruiting season.
Absolutely. All right, Ashley Morgan continues our team coverage right now.
That's right. We're going to check in with her. She was at a couple of watch parties. Morgan?
They may feel defeated at the moment, but these Zag fans know their team gave it their all. Going back and forth through a roller coaster of emotions, even from tip-off, not many here in this Browns Mountain neighborhood sat still. Downstairs, it was the husbands watching on the big screen with drinks and snacks in hand. Then upstairs, the wives. Even the occasional duck call. But they all came together in the end, just seconds on the clock.
It's amazing that we played in this game tonight. You know, it's been a long time watching them kind of make it pretty far, Elite Eight, Sweet 16, losing in a couple of first rounds, but always in the show. And the fact that they were here tonight was unbelievable. It just, I'm so happy for them and happy for the city.
Now everyone's looking forward with a bigger smile on their faces because we came this far. In Spokane, I'm Morgan Ashley for KHQ Local News.
All right, Morgan, thank you so much. Let's talk about the Spokane community and enthusiasm they've shown, not just for tonight's game, but throughout the entire season. In fact, check this out. Thousands of people wanted to show their support by signing their names on this banner. It was displayed at River Park Square, and again, hundreds, if not thousands of people expected to sign it, and they will present it to head coach Mark Few and his staff and the players when they return, which should be sometime tomorrow.
That's right. They'll be returning home tomorrow and hopefully to a hero's welcome, because each and every one of them are heroes. What they did, putting it all out there on the line, making it to the championship game, it was an incredible experience that each and every one of us got to follow.
Yeah, we're going to send Clara Graham off into the KHQ studios after the break with your news headlines of the day, and we're going to say thank you to the Zags. But first, we want to say thank you to our entire crew, who many have been on the road for the entire length of the NCAA
3
tournament.
weeks.
But we have a great crew here in Glendale right now. Our special thanks to our photographer, Josh Godfrey, our executive producer, Rob Curry. Let's not forget our sports people, Lindsay Joy and Sam Adams, Tim Blodgett, Patrick
Morgan
Erickson. Everybody's put in a lot of long hours. We certainly hope that you've enjoyed our coverage. And yeah, let's do it again next year.
Why not? And like we always say, to end it,
Go Zags.
Zags.